Hello, what is up, guys? Scott from Civic Edge Lifestyle here, and welcome to day 69 of our My Lead Gen Secret case study. First, I'd like to start out by saying if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share the video, and even comment any questions or whatever you may have. I'll try to do my best to answer them. And also, if you don't feel comfortable doing a public comment, you can always reach out to me at my email, which will be down in the description, as well as a link to join my team on My Lead Gen Secret down in the description as well, and the comments. And I'd be happy to have you as part of my team. And sharing the videos and everything like that helps the community grow. It helps us get bigger. And when I say us, I mean, we're like one big happy family. This is all like, this is us together. So you're helping the community grow, and you should feel really good about that. And I appreciate the effort that everyone puts in to build this community with me. And again, it's a community for us. I'd like to also welcome a new subscriber we got yesterday. Welcome to the team, or welcome to the community, I should say, and thanks for joining the community. Sorry, I was just looking down at my webcam and realized I wasn't fully in the picture. So today we are starting our new campaign. Unfortunately, there was not any more sales on My Lead Gen Secret inside of My Lead Gen Secret. So I do think it is still a very good thing that we should add to the rotation, because it does bring in some more people under you so that you can get 200 leads a day, and it also builds residual income. Now, a lot of other marketers out there will say, that are doing the case studies, they'll be like, oh, well, it's not worth, promoting really, because you're only making, $5 a sale and blah, blah, blah. And, as much as they are right, they're also wrong, because that money is money that's coming into you. It's recurring income. And a lot of people sit there and go and say that, and they don't really look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that the more recurring income you get, the more you add this to the rotation, and you just keep, going through the rotation, and then eventually get back to My Lead Gen Secret. Each time, you're going to have more and more, of a list. And that being said, you're going to have more of a list, so that means you might have more potential to get more sales and more residual income. That $5 adds up over time. It doesn't matter if it's $5 here and $5 there. If you could end up like me right now, where I have $80 coming in a month from 2 accounts, and that's still a lot. And that almost pays for a third account already, and I don't even have a third account. So that's what I'm saying, is that residual income helps, and that's how you get further ahead, and that's how we build the residual income and build our teams. So I am going to be doing. I'm going to say in 2 weeks, because I want to wait till I get my microphone. I've actually got a microphone coming in. It's like one of those professional microphones that have the spit cover, or I don't know what they actually call it, the screen cover thing. I'm going to be getting one of those, because it's getting kind of hard to sit this close to my computer and try and talk really loud into the microphone. So I've got a professional microphone coming in. But what I want to do is I want to do a live event, probably on a Saturday, because as much as I don't do videos on Saturdays, I'm willing to do a live event, kind of explaining My Lead Gen Secret and other little things that I know about the industry. There's, obviously, I'm going to be talking a bit about what I know, and I'm going to be sharing some different angles and stuff, and sharing some different ideas, per se, not angles, but ideas, and just kind of talk about my journey thus far into affiliate marketing, I'm still kind of fresh, but at the same time, I'd say now, I had a friend tell me once that we start out in the affiliate marketing world as little fish. Okay, so think about the affiliate marketing world as a big ocean. We start out as little fish, okay, but then when you get more experience, you become something like a shark. Or the more experience you get, you get to be a bigger fish. I'm thinking at this point I'm probably like a shark. I'm not a whale yet, but I'm a shark. I'm not the biggest creature in the ocean, but I'm still pretty much like a shark. I'm not greatly experienced, but I'm experienced enough that I am making an income online, and like I'm not making $1 million or anything like that a year, or $2 million or anything yet, but my success is building, and eventually I will have that success. I'm going to have that success, and that's what I've set as a goal for myself. Quickly before we get into grabbing the email and stuff like that, I just want to quickly actually go down here. I just want to go to my second account really quick and just quickly just get it so that it's because if I don't every now and again click on something, it's going to log me out. So I don't want it to get logged out because I need to get this email in. So first, though, before we start with the email today and the new campaign, I want to go into. I'm going to be posting this down in the comments and the description as well. This is a list that I threw together of everything that we've done in the rotation thus far that has worked. Now, so I've just quickly put this together. Now, the ClickWell system, we didn't have any sales at first, but it is part of the rotation. It is something that works, and it is, a pretty, it is a pretty simple, it is a pretty simple product. This one, is very. Oh gee, my webcam keeps disappearing here. Anyway, my the ClickWell system is very. It does work. It's a cheap system, and people will be likely to buy it. It's $9, right? And then on this list as well, obviously. So this is the rotation that I did. You don't have to start a ClickWell system if you don't want to. If you just want to hop into Social Paid or Write App Reviews or any of the other ones, feel free to do that. I actually meant to add right now, just for because we're about to do social rep, but we don't know yet if it 100% works yet. So I'm going to add question marks to that. But what we've done so far is ClickWell system. We've done social paid, which was the second one we did, which is to get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, which is you'll see when we get to the marketplace. And then we did Write App Reviews, and then we went to the My Lead Gen Secret inside of My Lead Gen Secret. This one does work. Like I said, you will get a handful of sales at least, but again, it's building on residual income. It's something I recommend doing because then you build on residual income, and you also build your list faster because you get 200 leads as opposed to 100 leads. So if you have a couple of accounts, it's good for that as well. You can get $9 a sale instead of $5. Like, that's where people miss, they kind of miss the, they don't think outside the box per se. Anyway, and then we're going on to social rep. Now social rep is owned by the same guy that does Write App Reviews and social paid. So he's thrown together also social rep, which is completely different to the other two, but we're going to give it a shot. I have seen a couple of other case studies that have done social rep, and it does work for them. So we'll see what it does. We'll try our method, and we'll see if it works. So far, I'm pretty happy. Yesterday, I shared, the last couple of days, I've shared a comment that came in from one of our subscribers. Matt is his name. Matt has been following my teachings and doing the My Lead Gen secret stuff like we've been doing. And he has actually had a lot of success with less people than when I started doing the case study. He has less people than when I started doing it, and he has 5,800, and he managed to get sales already on Right App reviews. And I'm really happy about that, and I'm really glad to see that everything's working out the way I've explained it to people. I'm glad that I'm able to teach people, and yeah, it's getting him sales. So, yeah, I'm going to throw this down in the description and possibly the comments as well. That way you guys can download this list. This will change though. You might want to check back. It should change if it won't. Sorry, it won't download. It'll stay on your web browser, but this should change every time I make an update. So if something works, I'll add it. Social rep, I'm adding now because social rep, like I said, people have had success with it, so we're going to try it out, see what happens. So far, we know that ClickWell system, you may have to do it a couple times through, but it does work. Social paid did work. Right App reviews worked. My Lead Gen Secret inside My Lead Gen Secret did work. It just didn't work the way that I had hoped, but we did make some sales. So, and then we got social rep coming up. So, just going to wait for everything to switch over here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I haven't made any more sales. You'll see last week I made some money. I've been making money for 11 weeks straight now. So this is going to be week 12, I believe. And we are now making, we're going to hopefully make some more. So first, what we want to do is we want to go to the marketplace. And what I suggest doing every single time is opening a new tab. Okay. You open that in a new tab and then, sorry. What I would then do is go to e-business and e-marketing, which doesn't change when we're doing the Clickbank products. That's how we get to these other offers. And then we go to the very first one, which is live chat jobs. So we're going to mark it with a heart. That way we know that this is one that we use. Okay. It's the same as what we've done with social paid and Right App reviews. So this is called social rep, which is different than social paid. Now, the reason why I'm trying this one is because right now it has a score based on the number of unique affiliates generating sales. So it's pretty high gravity score right now. The initial conversion is pretty good. Future and rebill, it's good. I don't know though that I've never really gone the dollar trial thing, so I don't know if anyone really buys the dollar trial, but I mean I've managed to get sales, so I don't think there's been a dollar trial though. Anyway, so we go to the affiliate page really quick, and I right click that as well. So we're just waiting for my webcam to switch over here. It's a little my internet's a little slow for some reason, and I'm not sure. Not sure why my internet's a little slow right now. So I'm hoping I can get through this. But what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go to the email swipes. I'm going to show you which email swipe. So we're going to obviously pick number one. We're going to do chat for cash. Yes, please. Okay. And then we're going to do $37 an hour. We're going to select that because we'll be able to add that somewhere. And then we've got this big, huge, wow, that's, yeah, we're going to have to split some of this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post this. Oh, actually, we don't need hey name. I forgot about that. So we just mark from do you want, so we only select you'll see that I'm already selecting just this part. I don't select this because we've already got that in our template, or should have. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Sorry, I was counting out the. That was kind of silly, but I was counting out the arrow key hits. So there we go. And you only go to best wishes, and then you copy that. And then we'll come back to this. But I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get it pasted, and I'll show you what I do from there. All right, so we're back. So first of all, what I did was I went to mail by date. Once we got into the mailing system of My Lead Gen Secret, I went to mail by date. I went and switched over the clients. So yeah, sorry, I just selected all, moved them over, and now they're all here, ready to go. You'll notice that we're emailing 27,800 on this account. This account's probably, I think, 8,400. I just am quickly setting that up. I just am quickly just going back every now and again and clicking, like I mentioned earlier. So anyway, then I send from my name, no reply at myleadgensecret.com. That doesn't change. I load yesterday's email, and then we've got chat for cash. And here's where I added the pre-header. Now, sometimes you can add the pre-header to the subject line, which I did here because it made sense. Chat for cash, $37 an hour. Yes, please. So that's where I put the pre-header, was in between. And we're actually going to switch this really quick. I'm going to put capitals there, and we're actually going to select all of this. Yes, please. And there. Make it more exciting for them, right? And then we, of course, add the first name fix, which you can get by selecting here and then copying and pasting right here. And then that way that's ready. And they'll put their first name in, and it personalizes it. And I just leave that every day and just copy this part and then paste the new subject line in when I load my email from the day before. Then we go down here. We got, hey, first name fix. I leave that every day as well, and just leave that as a greeting, because I like to always start my emails off with a hey, so-and-so, hey, Jerry, hey, Sally, hey, Mark, that kind of thing. And then you'll notice that I did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 4 times across the top, right? And that gets us to about here. And then what you do is I also forgot to mention, once you copy and paste the body of the email inside the email, you're going to select it all, and you're going to go, just give me one quick second here. I'll just select it very quickly for you here. You'll notice that it says Georgia and 18. So I always go Georgia font and 18-point font. So that way it's big enough that they see it, right? You want to, the one thing I learned from an email one time that I got from an autoresponder. It was just a newsletter. They were saying me like different tips and stuff, and they were talking about some people have problems seeing, and they were talking about how you want to cater to those people as well. If they have problems seeing and reading small font, you want to give them a chance to be able to read font like this. You don't want to leave your font as 12-point font, because it's too small. And I mean, even I, at 33 years old, have a problem reading 12-point font. I'm nearsighted, but for me, like when I'm looking at my computer screen and I see 12-point font, I'm like, I'm kind of like straining my eyes to try and see it. And it's just, for me, I will not buy from you if you have a 12-point font. I'm just saying. It's hard for me to read, and I tend to miss things when I'm trying to read 12-point font. So I always make it 18, and 18 is the minimum. Okay, 18 is the minimum where it should be. Just to help with vision impairments, and you want to cater to those people too, so that you get more sales, right? You don't want things to be a 12-point font, because then people just go, well, I'm not interested in that because it's not big enough for me to read. And I mean, I'm talking to you from experience. Like, I get emails all the time, some of them are 12-point font, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care to read that because it's too small and I don't feel like straining my eyes right now. Anyway, so then you'll notice that all the paragraphs don't go past that zero. If they go out a little bit past, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just you don't want it going, like I've said before, you don't want the font to go, or the words to go way out here. Because when it goes way out here, um, it makes it harder to read in the sense that the person can't read straight down the email. Instead, they're reading all the way out here, and it's again, I won't buy from someone if their email has, like, it's way out here. Not that I'm looking to buy anyone's products anyway, but I'm just saying, like, I don't like emails that go way out here because I'm like, you know, and that goes for things like if Amazon sends me, Amazon usually is pretty good at, I think, at keeping their emails straight down, but um, there has been a couple times where they sent me an email and it's like the full length, and it's like, yeah, I'm not interested. Um, so yeah, most of the paragraphs go out a little bit past, but not much. You'll notice that it's pretty well within that zero, like that last zero there. And then we've got the email. You know, we've already gone and split it up as well. You'll notice that there's three big, huge paragraphs, and I went and split it up. Like, for instance, on the first one, I went and split it up at the question mark, and that was pretty good. And then here, I split it up as well. And then here, I split it up as well. And the reason why I do that is because you want usually 1 to 3 lines max. Yes, you'll see that this one's 4, but it is only like a couple of words on the fourth line, so I leave that. But anything that, um, again, is too long, like if it's 5 lines, I don't leave that. I usually try and split it up. I don't like anything that's 5 lines. This just keeps it nice, crisp, and clean, right? So I'm going to quickly go through and just kind of mark what's bolded and underlined and all that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it really quick. Okay, so what I've done, I've actually switched a couple of things again. But first of all, I'll get into it and then I'll show you where I switched things. So first of all, it says, do you want to take your online job from virtual to reality? So I said you and reality, you personalizing it and talking to the person and trying to get them, like just emphasizing them, talking to them and really getting them to think about the question. And then reality. The reason why I did that is because, you're telling them that you're going to help them get, like, take their online earning to, like, basically to make it a reality is what I'm trying to say. Now is your chance. Okay. So now what I did here was I underlined and bolded now, right? And then chance. And that I'm trying to get them to really realize, like, this is your chance, go for it now, kind of thing. So that was actually that paragraph that was underneath this one. I went and split it up again and kind of just changed this around because I saw that, that the way I bulleted and underlined it, I figured, well, okay, we can add a period and then start this as a new line. If you are looking for a fun and rewarding way to make money from home, live chat assistants are in huge demand worldwide right now. So what I did here was fun and rewarding. That was more so just for emphasis. And to let them know it's going to be fun, it's going to be rewarding. And then money, obviously, I want it to get stuck in their head that they're going to make money. I say this every day. Huge was more so for emphasis again, and worldwide right now. Obviously, the now is, right now. I'm trying to emphasize it again, but I'm trying to also get the idea of you need to go for it right now kind of thing, because that sticks in their head as well as like a now, like you want to do it now. These are no ordinary jobs as they involve answering customer questions, providing sales links, and offering discounts, which means a lot of opportunities for growth, in this field. Now, you could, if you wanted, you could bold and underline opportunities as well, um, or a lot. I just kind of, I think I'll leave it this way. But anyway, growth, that was more so just emphasis again. And no, you're just letting them know that it's not ordinary jobs. It's, this is what it requires or what it's going to entail. The hours will vary each week, so there are always times when it would fit your schedule, even if you already have another job. So this is, again, personalizing, just explaining to them, drawing emphasis to it fits around your schedule and you already have another job. Um, I just want them to know that this can be done, even if, all that stuff, like they have a job or whatever. They don't require any qualifications other than a device that can access business chat functions such as social media, website chat functions like phones, tablets, and laptops. So they don't require. So I wanted to draw attention to they don't require any qualifications. Uh, as long as you can follow instructions and work independently, have a reliable internet connection, and work from your country, this could be the perfect opportunity for you. So I wanted to draw emphasis to that because, I want them to know that they have to follow instructions, but it is the perfect, the perfect opportunity. So perfect, I drew emphasis to that as well. For you, personalizing it yet again, just speaking to them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my link really quick and I'm going to pause the video again because I've been having some lag issues this morning for some reason. I don't understand because my internet's the fastest internet in my area. It's like 1 gig upload and 1 gig download. So I don't understand what's going on this morning, but could be the computer too. But I'll quickly go grab my link. We'll put it in together and then I'll show you what I do there. So just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. So here we are on the link page or on the email swipe page. You take the link right here from the bottom, and what you're going to do is you're going to shift and push arrow key, and you're just going to keep, I don't know if it's going to work right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, for some reason when I started my video again, it went and screwed up there. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy that link. You're going to push shift and right arrow key to make sure you grab all of it. Usually I go till I start seeing my selection go on to the next email swipe. And then what I do is I just back it off until I see the first thing disappear. And then I go and hit it one more time to select it again. And then we copy it. And I'll show you what to do in a couple seconds here. Okay, I'm going to have to do this without my webcam over here. So what I do is I'll go and select where it says your Clickbank ID, and I'll add my Clickbank ID there. Make sure you don't add Civic Edge because you'll be giving me your commissions. So always put your ID in. If you don't know what that is, I'll just quickly show you here. You would go over to your dashboard. And then you'd go to, you'd go to accounts, and then you'll see there's your, so the accounts are down here on dashboard, and then there's your accounts. So I'm just going to pause really quick and then add it, and I'll be right back. All right, so this last little bit I got to do really quick, but first what I do is I select where it says complete your application here. I go up to paperclip, and then you'll see that there's my link. And what I've done is I copied that from my browser after I put my ID in, and then I just hit OK. We've hit perfect timing, and we preview the link to make sure. And I'm just going to move my webcam quick here. We're going to go right here. We're going to scroll over this. You can see that it shows up down in the left-hand corner of my Chrome, and there you go. And then what I do is I go and select this all, except for the picture and my name and everything down at the bottom of the email. But I select from here down, just like you do on the email swipe, and pour it over to my other account. So, guys, I hope this has helped you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.